Dana White admits he and Jon Jones have not had a great relationship. Jon Jones and I have not had a great relationship as far as business goes, White said on the Big Podcast. That doesn't twist my judgment. He is the greatest combat fighter of all time. Period. End of story. There's not even an argument. My two all-time favorites, people that were the best to ever deal with and that I absolutely love, Chuck Liddell, Ronda Rousey. Then Conor McGregor has been a great athlete to work with for me. There's been a whole list of them. Jon Jones pleaded not guilty to a petty misdemeanor for assault and a misdemeanor for interference with communications following an alleged altercation with drug testing agents who visited his home back in March. Jones was ordered by the court to not violate any laws. He's not to possess any firearms or dangerous weapons. He's not allowed to possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. He has to notify the court if his address changes. He has to maintain contact with his attorney, and he has to avoid all contact with the alleged victims in the case. Jones's attorney also explained why a warrant was originally issued in the case after the veteran UFC fighter missed a prior hearing, and that was due to his name and address being recorded incorrectly by the court. Once Jones learned what happened, he reached out to his attorney and they immediately contacted the court to ensure all the proper information was provided. The USADA agent told police she was terrified with Jones standing less than a foot away from her during the alleged incident, and she was afraid Jones might hit her after she contemplated terminating the drug test and leaving his property. Conor McGregor blasts Leon Edwards, believes he is an easy target. Then you even look at the welterweight picture, which is the next bout, my next weight, the welterweight picture. Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz almost knocked him out, had him out on his feet. If that fight went on, Leon's unconscious. So also, Cerrone went to distance with him. So I'm looking at all these belts. The lightweight world title, although I have held that already, how excited would I be to cut that weight again? After winning already, I've already held that belt. I'd be excited about the bad motherfucker title, and I'd be excited about the welterweight title. But we'll see what happens. I take things as they come up. There should be a McGregor belt or some sort of money belt. The UFC needs to come up with one for me because all these things are created off the back of me. Magomed Ankalaev details crazy sparring incident with Francis Ngannou. Initially, we stood up, and I saw that Ngannou wanted to drop me. He was generally aggressive, Ankalaev told Aslanbek Badayev. I quickly went to his feet, put him down, and held him. I was waiting for the time to run out so I could say, "Don't come near me again." Then we found out the reason why he was trying to knock me out. It turns out he is a friend of Dalcha Lungiambula, whom I had knocked out before. Ankalaev also believes Alex Pereira won't touch him at all in a potential fight. I think with his speed, he won't touch me at all. The most he can do is hit me with a low kick. I think he won't touch me with his hands. I'm so confident in myself that I can even beat him standing up. I can guarantee this. I can fight him standing up until the end if necessary, but I want to beat him up. I just want to attack him. Just show him that I'm better than him. Khamzat Chimaev names most likely date for UFC comeback after overcoming violent illness. Most likely in October in Abu Dhabi, Chimaev told Match TV in Russian when asked when he would be returning to the octagon, before adding that his opponent is unknown so far, and that he would like to fight for the title. I have 7 fights, 7 victories, he explained, staking his claim for either the winner of Israel Adesanya and Dricus du Plessis' middleweight showdown at UFC 305, or even Leon Edwards and Belal Muhammad at UFC 304. There is no fighter in the UFC who has won 7 fights without fighting for the belt. Do you think Chimaev ever touches gold in his UFC career? Leave a comment below.